So the judge in YNW Melly's double murder case dismissed the defense's motion for a mistrial. The defense argued that Felicia Holmes, mother of YNW Melly's ex-girlfriend, made unsubstantiated statements that tainted the jury. The judge told defense attorneys that the jury can ignore statements that have been ruled inadmissible. The second week of YNW Melly's double murder trial began with Judge John Murphy dismissing the defense's motion for mistrial. Judge Murphy has instructed the jury to disregard unfounded statements made by hostile witness Felicia Holmes, YNW Melly's ex-girlfriend's mother. Additionally, the judge plans on questioning all 12 jury members in an effort to determine whether or not they were influenced by Holmes' testimony. So ballistic evidence points to the fact that the men were killed by a gun from the inside of the vehicle, and the trajectory of the gunshots came from the rear driver's seat, and surveillance footage from the studio show Melly entering the rear driver's seat. But that doesn't prove that Melly was the shooter, because from the studio to the alleged crime scene, they could have either encountered a situation with other people, which involved Melly getting out of the car and others jumping in, and that is just one of many scenarios that could have occurred from point A to point B. Without a murder weapon tied to Bortland or Melly, it's impossible to prove that the shell casings found in the vehicle came from a gun that they had possession of. And the DNA evidence that they do have weak exists on a door handle, a handle that DNA analyst Kurt Rhodes of the Broward County Sheriff's Office had to test 2 times, and even then the test wasn't conclusively a match to Melly. The test indicated that the DNA, quote, may have been Melly's. Meanwhile, DNA tests on a water bottle, Gucci sandals, a pair of bloody Jordans, a bloody t-shirt, and even a spent casing excluded Melly, aka Jamel Demons. Special Agent Jeff Collins from the FBI testified that the cell phone locations are capable of establishing perimeter location opposed to precise location. Even if they were able to determine Melly's precise location, it was determined that all 4 of the men shared cell phones under the same plan, meaning it cannot be determined beyond reasonable doubt that Melly was in possession of that particular cell phone, which also means that the prosecution cannot definitively, beyond reasonable doubt, prove that Melly was even present at the location the homicide took place.
We know you was